Joe Biden was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania, into a working-class Irish Catholic family during World War II. His early years were shaped by modest means, tight-knit community values, and a persistent stutter that challenged his ability to speak confidently. Yet, these formative experiences gave him deep empathy and resilience, traits that would define his character for decades to come. When Biden was 10, his family moved to Delaware in search of better opportunities. There, he grew into a confident student and athlete. Through sheer determination, he worked to overcome his stutter by reciting poetry in front of the mirror. These years saw the emergence of his lifelong passion for public speaking, leadership, and connection with others. After studying history and political science at the University of Delaware, Biden earned his law degree from Syracuse University. He briefly worked as a public defender before entering local politics. In 1970, he won a seat on the Newcastle County Council, a stepping stone into public life that showed his ability to connect with ordinary people. In 1972, Biden was elected to the U.S. Senate at just 29 years old, one of the youngest in American history. However, tragedy struck just weeks later when his wife and infant daughter were killed in a car accident. Standing at the edge of despair, he chose to continue, taking the oath of office beside his injured sons in the hospital. It was an early symbol of his incredible resilience. Throughout his early Senate career, Biden commuted daily from Delaware to Washington by train, prioritizing his role as a single father while rising in political ranks. His humanity, compassion, and bipartisan approach earned him respect in the Senate. These years defined him as both a public servant and a deeply devoted parent. In 1988, Biden launched his first presidential campaign, but withdrew amid controversy and exhaustion. Soon after, he suffered 2 life-threatening brain aneurysms. His recovery was long and uncertain, but it gave him a new perspective on life, deepening his humility and reaffirming his calling to serve the public with purpose. In 1988, Biden launched his first presidential campaign, but withdrew amid controversy and exhaustion. Soon after, he suffered 2 life-threatening brain aneurysms. His recovery was long and uncertain, but it gave him a new perspective on life, deepening his humility and reaffirming his calling to serve the public with purpose. Chosen by Barack Obama as his running mate, Biden served as vice president during a period of national recovery. He was instrumental in passing the Affordable Care Act, overseeing stimulus efforts, and guiding foreign policy. He brought decades of experience and deep humanity to the role. In 2015, he faced devastating personal loss again when his son Beau died of brain cancer. In 2020, at age 77, Biden ran for president to unite a deeply divided America. His message centered on dignity, decency, and restoring the soul of the nation. Against the backdrop of a global pandemic and political turbulence, he defeated incumbent President Donald Trump and made history by choosing Kamala Harris as his running mate, the first woman of color elected vice president. As the 46th president of the United States, Biden took office amid the COVID-19 crisis, economic uncertainty, and national division. His administration focused on vaccine rollout, infrastructure, climate policy, and international diplomacy. His steady leadership, hashed by decades of service and personal loss, aims to restore trust.